I was never given a diagnosis of anything. So in retrospect, my presentation did not align with what Zyprexa was manufactured for. Now, I'm just going to pull up a video here. So as you can see, I look like a completely different person. You can see my face is quite round like a football. That's due to the fluid retention that can happen when you are on Olanzapine. It also caused significant weight gain. I'm about 70 kilos at the moment. At that point in time, I was just shy of 100 kilograms. So if you've seen my previous videos, I will put a link to the playlist at the end of this video. You will see that I pretty much got the short end of the stick when it came to Olanzapine, as I got some pretty bad adverse side effects, which quite literally caused a lot of damage to my physical health. And I was not aware of the amount of damage. I was aware, of course, of the weight gain. Outside of that, I was not aware of how insidious the drug was in my case. And the first indicator that something was wrong was when I started getting a stabbing pain in my liver. It was almost like someone sticking a finger into my liver. And when I went to get that checked out and it led to an ultrasound, I was diagnosed with steatosis, which is a fatty liver. And then blood tests, I found out my cholesterol was very elevated. It had gone up to 8.5 when it really should be in and around 5. So it caused a lot of damage, and the withdrawal was horrendous. It really was. It was 3 weeks of hell, really. And I still do feel the shrapnel from that withdrawal. Even though I was tapering off, I had to, in fact, go to another psychiatrist because my former consultant psychiatrist who prescribed Zyprexa basically was not available when I needed them, when I stressed the urgency of coming off this drug because of the damage it was doing. My former consultant psychiatrist was suddenly unavailable. So anyway, when I went to the psychiatrist in the public system to help with guiding off, it was still a very, very difficult withdrawal, very traumatic. There is a lot of research about this in that because it's such a bad withdrawal, it should really be done in a controlled environment with doctors who are trained to deal with someone who's coming off a psych drug like Zyprexa. Doctors who are trained to spot what's going on and to treat accordingly. So 3 years later, yeah, I am still feeling a little bit of shrapnel. In some ways, it feels like it left a scar on my psyche. I suppose the important thing is that I did come off the drug and I've been off it for 3 years. In retrospect, I never, ever should have been prescribed Zyprexa. I was never given a reason why I was prescribed Zyprexa. The only thing closest to a justification from my former consultant is that they told me that Zyprexa is a mood stabilizer. Now, outside of that, there was no other attempt to justify why I was put on Zyprexa, other than that I was told it was a mood stabilizer. In closing, I am not trying to speak ill of Zyprexa or Lilly Pharmaceuticals. I do understand that Zyprexa is beneficial for certain individuals who need to be on it. I do understand that. In my case, well, I never should have been on it. So it kind of makes you wonder, you know, I had to suffer all those horrendous adverse side effects. And on the other hand, I never should have been on it. It was of absolutely no benefit to my mental health. If you like micro horror stories, as in stories that are exactly 10 words, well, you can check this out on Amazon. The first 14 stories are free to preview. If you like the video, please share it. What I really want to do with these videos is to raise more awareness about the dangers of Zyprexa and the ethics, the professional ethics involved in off-label prescribing. What happened to me, I don't want to happen to anyone else. It damaged my physical health, and it caused a very, very traumatic withdrawal that I'm still dealing with 3 years later. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, it's okay. Give it a thumbs down and drop a comment. I do respond to every comment. And if you're still there, please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for watching. Catch you on the next one. And the playlist to the my series on Zyprexa is right there.